What if I told you that the next 10 minutes could change the next 10 years of your life? Not by winning the lottery, not by some miracle, but simply by changing the way you think. Hi, this is Inspire Change Today, and in this video we will be talking about the power of positive thinking in every situation, especially when life is messy, complicated, and far from perfect. I want you to picture someone you might recognize. His name is Michael. He's 52. He did everything right, worked hard at the same company for over 20 years, paid the bills, raised his kids, tried to be a good husband, a good fader. And then, one Tuesday morning, he gets called into a small office. The conversation is short. Numbers are down. Restructuring. We're gonna have to let you go. Just like that, he walks out to the parking lot with a small box of his things, a coffee mug, some family photos, a cheap little Employee of the Month plaque from 2014. For a moment, it feels like his entire identity is in that box. Who am I if I'm not this job? He whispers to himself. Maybe you've asked a similar question. That week, everything feels heavy. The house feels smaller. The silence at night feels louder. He stares at the ceiling and the same thoughts run through his head. I'm too old to start over. I'm a failure. I let my family down. Those thoughts are like a loop dark, repetitive, merciless. That is the power of negative thinking. It doesn't just describe your life, it shapes it. One evening, as Michael is scrolling through his phone, he stops on a simple quote. You can't always control what happens, but you can always control how you respond. He almost scrolls past it. It sounds like one of those cliches we all see. Every day, but something in him pauses. For the first time in days, he asks himself a different question. What if this isn't the end? What if this is a beginning I can't see yet? That tiny question is the doorway to the power of positive thinking. Now, let's be clear. Positive thinking is not pretending everything is perfect. It's not denying your pain, your fear, or your disappointment. It is not forcing a fake smile when your heart is breaking. Positive thinking is choosing to look at the same reality with a different lens. It's asking, in every situation, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? What is still good and meaningful in my life right now? Michael decides to experiment. Just a small change. Every morning, before he grabs his phone, before he checks his email, before he worries about bills, he sits on the edge of his bed, takes a deep breath, and asks himself 3 simple questions. What can I be grateful for this morning? What is one thing I can control today? What is one small step I can take toward a better future? At first, it feels awkward. Some days, his answers are tiny. I'm grateful for my coffee. I can control my attitude. I can update my resume. That's it. But day after day, that small ritual begins to carve a new path in his mind. He notices that his thoughts start to shift. From I'm too old to I have decades of experience. From I lost everything to I still have my health, my family, my skills. From there's nothing I can do to I can always do something. The circumstances are the same. The job is still gone. The bills are still there. But the story he tells himself begins to change. And when your story changes, your life follows. This is the power of positive thinking in every situation. It doesn't magically remove your problems, but it gives you the strength, clarity, and energy to face them. It protects your health. It calms your nervous system. It opens your eyes to opportunities you would never see with a negative mindset. Think about your own life for a moment. Maybe you're dealing with a health scare. Maybe your body doesn't move the way it used to. Maybe you're caring for aging parents, or going through a divorce, or feeling lonely even when you're not alone. It's easy to let your inner voice become your biggest enemy. This is the end. I'm too tired. It's too late for me. But what if you chose a different voice? What if, right now, you decided that no matter what happens around you, you will protect what happens inside you? Positive thinking sounds simple, but it's a daily practice. Let me share a few quiet habits that can help you build it, especially if you're in the middle of life's storms. First, notice your inner dialogue. When something goes wrong, What is the first sentence that appears in your mind? Do you go straight to, "Of course, this always happens to me," or "I knew I'd mess it up"? The moment you hear that sentence, pause. Don't judge yourself. Just say, "That's an old story. What's a better story I can tell right now?" Replace always and never with, "This is hard, but it's temporary," or "I can handle this step by step." Second, look for small wins. Positive thinking grows when you train your brain to see progress instead of only problems. Did you go for a short walk today? That's a win. Did you choose water instead of soda? That's a win. Did you make one phone call you were afraid to make? That's a win. A healthy, meaningful life is not built on one big, dramatic change. It's built on hundreds of small, quiet victories. Third, choose your environment. The content you consume shapes the thoughts you think. News, social media, angry conversations, they all leave fingerprints on your mind. If you want the power of positive thinking to grow, feed it. Read stories of people who overcame hardship. Listen to voices that lift you up, not tear you down. Spend time with people who talk about ideas and solutions, not only gossip and complaints. Back to Michael. Months pass. He hasn't magically become rich. He still has to budget carefully. He still has days where fear knocks on the door of his mind. But he has changed. He starts taking an evening walk every night, not just for exercise, but to clear his thoughts. During those walks, he listens to podcasts and audiobooks about personal growth, health, and starting over after midlife. One episode sparks an idea. What if he used his 20 years of experience to become a consultant for smaller companies? Another idea. What if he finally pursued that side passion he'd always pushed aside? Slowly, he sets up a simple home office. He reaches out to old colleagues, not to complain, but to ask, "How can I help?" He offers his skills to a local nonprofit just to stay active and useful. That volunteer work leads to a recommendation. That recommendation leads to paid work. And that work leads to something he never expected. Freedom. One evening, his wife sees him at the kitchen table, typing with a quiet smile on his face. "You seem different," she says. He pauses, thinks for a moment, and answers, "I think I finally understood that even when life takes away something big, I still get to choose who I become next." That is the heart of it. The power of positive thinking in every situation is not about pretending life is easy. It's about remembering that no matter what happens, you still have a say in the person you are becoming. So, let me ask you, what story are you telling yourself about your life right now? Is that story giving you energy or stealing it? Is it opening doors or closing them? You deserve a life that feels healthy, meaningful, and alive, not perfect, but alive. And that begins with the thoughts you choose, one moment at a time. Tonight, when this video ends and the room grows quiet, I want to invite you to do something simple. Sit for 1 minute, close your eyes, and ask yourself, what is one thing I can be grateful for? And what is one small step I can take tomorrow? Write it down. Put it on your nightstand. Let that be the beginning of your new story. If this message spoke to you, if you felt even a small spark of hope, I'd love for you to stay connected with us. This is Inspired Change Today, and on this channel we share powerful stories and gentle reminders to help you live a healthier, more meaningful life, no matter your age, no matter your past. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, tap the like button, and share this video with someone you care about who might need a little encouragement today. Leave a comment and tell us, what positive thought are you choosing for yourself right now? Thank you for spending this time with me. Take a deep breath, be kind to your mind, and remember, your thoughts are not just echoes of your life. They are the seeds of your future.